Hello everybody, this is Pacific Robot coming to you with another test server video with commentary. Test server 4.9, or at least it's supposed to be 4.8, but since the download is 4.8 on live server, I actually consider this 4.9. Yeah, Sonic. It should be actually test server 4.9, not 4.8. Just my opinion. Here's the stats on the 3 new robots. Tyr, Loki, and Fenrir. On those stats where you press the question mark, Pixonic, on the stats, I can't really understand the ability of these robots. If you're gonna allow players to do the test server, at least give them a specific description on these robots' abilities, because figuring them out in the battle, it is so confusing. And I mean, watching Manny's videos are great because he gives great detail, but it would still help everybody to be able to see and understand in the details of these new robots on the detailed description of their ability. Because even though I did see Manny's video and he did a great job on the description, I'm still confused. The ability of these new robots are just so confusing. I would at least be able to read in that question mark detail of these 3 new robots and understand for myself in a detailed description. Their abilities are extremely confusing, especially when you're trying to figure it out in battle. I mean, I give kudos to Manny for reading it on one of your websites, but I'm still confused. Sorry. Now, as you can tell, the description of this video is about Avalanche. Here's my thought on it. The stats seem interesting, and I did test that out in this battle. That's what this video is about. You did improve its firing speed from what I can tell, but the power level is so incredibly weak. It's like watching me fire pin missiles at base level, like level 1 or 5, only with a higher firing speed. It's like so incredibly weak now. And this Avalanche is supposed to be the heavy version of that, right? Well, Pixonic, sorry to have to tell you this, but you messed up somewhere. Instead of making this weapon faster and more powerful, you made it faster and weaker. Now, if you're still following the whole rule of give and take thing with creating robots and weapons, well, this weapon, Avalanche, here's my take on it. If you really need to take something away in order to make it stronger, and damage-wise, then either decrease the amount of missiles by 1 or 2 being fired, or decrease the firing speed by maybe 1 or 2 points slower in order to make this more powerful than Columbus. Now, I was firing against these new robots, and fighting against these new robots, it's really difficult because of their abilities, so it was hard to tell in this video just how powerful or how weak these weapons are, these avalanches, but as far as I can tell, I wasn't even making needles. It's like I was firing pins at it, or needles. Hardly doing any damage. It's so incredibly weak. And against these new robots, that is definitely a major problem, an extremely major problem. And that's saying a lot. Now, the firing speed, I love it. But the damage, it's like, what the heck? What did you do wrong? Now, so far I've seen players in their videos, like Predator's video and even Manny's video, so far this morning only, and they were just showcasing the new robots. I plan on showing it in the new robots in a little bit more in other videos. I do have them in this video, but I wanted to showcase Avalanche and where you went wrong with this weapon. The reload speed is great. I love it. The firing speed is awesome, but the power level sucks. It makes me feel like I'm firing pin missiles at base, like level 1 or 5. It is so incredibly weak, and it's supposed to be a heavy weapon. If you're going to make this a heavy weapon, it needs to do greater damage, even if it's going up against these new robots and their abilities. I mean, proof is in the video, Take a look for yourself in this video. As you can tell, I wasn't doing hardly anything against many of the robots in this battle. I mean, the firing speed is awesome. So is the reload speed is fairly decent. It's pretty decent, I guess, but the power level? Sonic, you messed up someplace. I don't know where, but you messed up. I'd say if you want to increase the power level, but you have to take something away from this, like I said before, decrease either the missiles or the speed by 1 or 2 points, if that's what it takes. But right now, I still can't recommend this weapon until you fix the damage output, because it is so incredibly weak. You messed up someplace, I don't know where, but you definitely messed up someplace with this weapon again. yes, I was using this on a bulwark, and my teammate there was using it on 2 of them, or 4 of them on a butch. As you can tell, I didn't think I was doing much damage with those Avalanche on that, but on the bulwark, so I decided to ditch it. Instead, I decided to do an experiment with something that I've been wanting to work on in my own live server handler by adding the glory and halo on a burner, which I found very interesting, going up against Loki here. Yeah, that guy screwed it. That opponent messed up. He should have put his oh well, going up against the Hellbender. I guess Hellbender still can do some damage up against, even against the trickster known as Loki. Yes, everybody, in folklore of the Loki, god of mischief, that's what Loki is. He's the Norse god of mischief, meaning its ability suits this robot. The stealth, I don't know if you've ever seen the comic books or even the Avengers movie, but if you ever read it up in books, Loki is the god of mischief. Its ability, which I've actually come to like, the stealth, sorry, but that's its greatest, sorry Manny, but that's its greatest asset. Being mischievous is Loki's greatest asset. It always has been. It was Loki's greatest power, because you just couldn't. Well, anyway, please leave a like and just consider subscribing. Thanks. Bye.